All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to the final run of the day. We've got SlurpeeNinja and ThePhantomire doing Hard Corpse Uprising co-op Rising mode. Before that, I just want to say thank you. We got another $10 donation from Dishana. So thank you very much. If you have an incentive that you want to put it towards, please let me know in the chat. And take it away.
Okay, wonderful. Thanks for the introduction. So,
Yes, thank you.
I
Hello.
am the Phantomire. With me is SlurpeeNinja and
Together we make the SlurpeeNinja.
the SlurpeeNinja, live and well.
Yep.
So, we're going to be getting started with our run very shortly. The Rising mode, for those who played this game, thought it was absolutely brutal on arcade mode. This is the way to be able to kind of overcome that. We're going to be doing one of two things. One, we're going to be doing things in Rising mode where you can buy all of the upgrades, which is super cool, makes things a lot better.
We've already taken the liberty of doing that ahead of time.
Yeah, it takes a long time. The other thing that we're doing is we're playing as the DLC characters. So we're both playing as Sayuri, and instead of the run and gun action, we are going to be slashing around with swords, and it's going to be
run and sword action.
Yeah, exactly. Chaotic stuff. So
although we'll be using swords, it is definitely a contra game.
Most definitely. Okay, so without further ado, we will start jumping into the run then.
Yeah, Carter Freak. Okay.
And then I think normally I was pink and you were blue. Hopefully we don't get confused again. One of the things that's challenging with both of us running the same character is sometimes we do mix characters up.
Oh, nice, you did it. Better just put in the contra code. Very important.
Yeah, now we get alternate music, which is super cool.
This game is hard as heck. Even on Rising mode, it's still pretty tough. Like, the first time we did this, I lost all my lives, and I had to borrow lives from Panda.
Yeah.
Even though we had 30 lives. Yeah.
It was a chaotic time, and if you're going on arcade mode, it's definitely a relentless pursuit to get through the game. So this is the way to be able to sort of like cheat, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
But like you said, with all the slashing and everything like that, with all the upgrades, like it introduces some really cool tech, but it's still very much like a not safe run in a lot of instances, especially because when we're talking about speeding things up,
I had to slash forward just to make us that some of those projectiles coming from above didn't hit Phantom.
Yeah, so there's like little subtle things like that, and there's going to be parts later in the run where we are going to be taking intentional deaths to be able to either like sync up or take boss skips and stuff like that. So deaths are very much a part of this run.
Also, being synced up is very much a huge part of this run, because if sometimes the connection gets kind of weird, and then certain deaths happen where you don't even expect them, and that's like part of the. I'd say part of the fun, but it's
also a part of the chaos.
It's part of what happens. Yeah, part of the chaos, exactly.
Exactly, nice. Tubes, exactly. Yeah, Moon is definitely the hack and slashy run and gun.
And so this boss will come back here, take down his first health bar, and then I give some spoilers.
Now we got to make sure that we do this jump correctly, which
this is
we
the hardest part of the run.
With the mini boss here, which I think is 2 jumps and 3 dashes, or no, wait, 2 dashes.
Oh, perfect.
We might be exactly perfect, or just like a pixel in the wrong spot.
This has never happened before, Marathon.
So let's see.
Object guide, exactly.
Okay.
No, wait. How did you survive? I thought I was behind you.
So I don't know what just happened there, because Slurpee was definitely behind me and should not have gotten hit. If anyone should have gotten hit, it should have been me.
Not sure what happened, but it was good. Marathon rock.
Yeah, I can see the X5 vibes for sure. Honestly, even anything where you start getting the blades in the Mega Man games, I could totally see that.
So the boss is gonna go like this, and we're just gonna stand here like this.
We're just gonna be
And if it gets hit,
swinging
it's its
like
own
this.
fault. Yeah. Now this is one of the hardest parts of the run, actually landing on the helicopter.
It's a rarity that
Yeah.
we actually both get on the helicopter. There we go.
See?
See, proved it.
Perfect.
I'm fairly certain when Slurpee and I got world record in this game, in this category, we definitely didn't get the helicopter. I'm fairly
No,
certain.
no. But we did get poisoned.
Yeah, so for those who aren't familiar, you're gonna love the music and the art style of this game because this arc system works. So the people who did the Guilty Gear games very much transferred over their style into these games.
And now many other fighting games. Okay, so we gotta avoid the poison. The poison for Cusco.
Cusco's poison. The poison intended specifically for Cusco.
And because I'm ahead, I'm gonna try not to slash the poison plants, so the Panther doesn't get poisoned behind me.
Yeah, so that is surprisingly way more important than you'd think it would be. And we'll just focus on it on this next section, just so that we hopefully don't get any poison.
Because poison will lose you about 10 seconds if you get poisoned. Because you can't like run or anything, you have to walk.
And on top of
As we know, walking is slow. Perfect, no poison. No poison for Cusco.
No Cusco's poison. Yeah, it slows you down, and on top of that, another challenge with it is that it drains a lot of health. So there's nothing but bad with respect to the poison.
We had a little bit of I don't know what happened there.
Oh no!
Yeah, here we have to actually be running and firing forward at the same time. They're beam swords, otherwise alligators will get us. Yeah. I'll go right.
So now we're lining up for lovely quick kill.
Yep. I think we got him. Nice. Oh, wait, no. It's just, it looked like
close enough.
You know, it happened. Yeah. It was pretty good. We didn't get poisoned, so I think we still saved time.
Yeah, the game is throwing Marathon back at us. We're throwing Marathon at it. You know.
Yeah. Marathon's going
luck
everywhere.
Luck is going both ways.
Oop.
And we want to avoid that poison cloud.
I somehow didn't get poisoned there. Alright.
Okay, that actually wasn't too bad. Much better than our PB, that's for sure.
Yeah.
we missed the helicopter in our PB, so that actually feels pretty good.
Yeah. This guy, I want to dash forward a little bit to get where Phantom is.
I'll kill you.
So that we both get into the optimal place to get a quick kill here. Because if he disappears, he'll go all over the map, and you don't even know where he's going to spawn, so... Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, there's a... You hear, you might be able to hear in certain bosses, depending on if we're talking or not, but there's kind of a weird point where we're both slashing, there's almost like this weird clicky synced sound that you'll hear when you know that you've gotten a sweet spot, and it's gonna crush the boss even faster.
It does a lot of damage, yeah.
That's a lot.
Which is good because there's a lot of bosses where if you don't get a quick kill, then you have to wait like half a minute or longer to see their like second cycle and stuff, and it's really brutal.
Yeah.
So speed is of the essence. I'm gonna tap the vault button here to get over that, and then Phantom's gonna get hit by the enemy's beam.
I just wanted to show everybody what could go wrong and how to recover from it.
What could and did go wrong? Oh no, I don't even know how I got hit there. Oops. So here, if we get to this ledge, then the boss activates. So we're good there. Double damage is lost when falling at pit. Oh, I see. Is that how it works?
And so now we're gonna hope that we get the sweet spot, because there is a nice little spot that can save a pretty good chunk of time here. Oh, that's the sound right there.
Yeah. Bumping into the boss is just perfect. And that boss has a very annoying second cycle that does take a lot of time.
We're especially gonna hope for that sound and the quick kill on one of the stages that's gonna be coming up. That for those who did play this game and remember the stealth section, the boss there is pretty relentless, and there's a really cool quick kill that I remember when Slurpee and I were first playing this game. We accidentally got the quick kill, and it took us forever to replicate it. Oh jeez.
Right? Mm-hmm.
That's a really challenging pit to coordinate getting over with both
It's
people.
true.
Oh no!
Oh, you got Indiana Jones. I don't know if anyone gets that works.
I just really wanted to show you what getting hit by the boulders is like.
Oh yeah. It's a time for sure. A time and a half.
But you can see, even though you know, theoretically, it's debatable. We know what we're doing, and we're already down this many lives. Like, it just goes to show that, like, even with all the lives and the bonuses and everything, like, it's still very much not like a free run.
Yeah. It even took Aaron time to get hit by the boulder. Just kidding, I don't think that's what he meant.
So now we're going to be playing like a little game of leapfrog here and staggering our D-boost to try and take out this boss and just keep laying in the damage as much as possible. Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
It worked well.
Yeah, it worked well enough.
It is not a free run, yeah.
And then now one of the upgrades is that you get to...
Nice.
You'll see us turn blue, and then it gives us iframes when we're jumping, which is what we use there. Normally you have to back out of the way of that little kind of shuriken. And,
yeah, but I have frame instead so to keep my damage up.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
And we both grabbed the helicopter. That was nice.
Yeah. New record. 2 whole helicopters. Oh wait, no.
Stupendous.
Sorry. Never mind, the second stage doesn't have one. 1 whole helicopter. 1 out of 2.
Yeah.
50% APAT.
Wait, we'll both be on the beginning. We'll both be on a helicopter at the beginning of this stage. Does that count?
You know what? We'll go with it. We're at 66%
Okay.
helicopter right now.
Yeah, that's a good ratio. Of helicopter to not helicopter.
Now we're on to Otter Scroller.
Actually, no, we just jump out of the helicopter.
Yeah.
Don't come back.
There we go. So now we'll go to 75% helicopter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're getting there. Don't worry.
There are points of this auto scroller that you can slightly optimize, but for the most part, the time saves are generally saved for the boss kills. And the mini boss, we've gotten to a point where it's, and I know that I'm jinxing this saying it, but it's been a very long time since we've failed it. It's very clockwork.
Yeah.
It's the boss of this stage that gets really iffy and is really tough. And once you see it, you'll see.
It's tough to coordinate it. Yeah.
And especially because it's something where you can technically coordinate it and play it the same way, but because there's not like a boss rush mode in this game where there's no way to just practice an individual boss, it's challenging to get the bosses completely coordinated. And one of the challenges is that once you get off cycle on the boss, like it's all about adapting.
Except for this mini boss, he definitely we can coordinate that.
Yeah.
He's gone.
File that under R for Rivaderci.
Thank you.
Don't worry, Mars. The tube will know what to do.
Oh, hell, the tube.
Now that's the strat right there. Not getting hit by the car, which is something that I don't often
Hey, you missed the car, you missed the elevator. What's wrong?
do.
Oh no, I missed the medal.
No.
I actually don't remember what that medal is.
That medal's just
Probably just
points.
points. Yeah.
Yeah. There's 8 as secret ones in
Oh.
the game that you can, if you have a points multiplier and get one of those, like it's really good for your rising points
Oh, nice.
volume.
I don't need any of those anymore. I've already rose.
We're too good for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely check out that schedule. It's quite a stacked lineup, and especially like if you're a Mega Man fan, there is no shortage of Mega Man on this schedule. Really cool to see. all the
I am
showcases.
indeed a Mega Man fan.
Yeah, slightly.
You might say, yeah. I took the life up because I needed it. There's a bigger life up later too that one of us will need.
100% without it.
It's gonna be me. Just got to life hard.
Take care and thanks for good luck.
Alrighty, have a good day at work. We'll see you later.
Slurpee just
Solo
wants to show you what
Scroller
it's
has
like
an
to
amazing
chase
song.
tank cars.
Yep. This is why it's unsafe to ride a hoverboard without a seatbelt.
This is just safety PSA. Make sure you don't
Yep.
do any of that.
Definitely don't try this at home. Then you could try this game at home, it's fun.
And what wound up being really strange is I was about to say, like, the unfortunate thing is not many people play this game. And usually, like, if you want to play with somebody
Except for
online,
today.
like, you gotta find someone. But
Yep.
Slurpee had to double check whether it was me or not when he signed in.
Yeah, I started the game, I went to online mode, and there was someone in the lobby already. I was like, what?
We're
Is
not
that
used to that.
secret
We think of
Phantom?
it as our, our own private game. And
Yeah. Almost like a private server, but then there was other people.
Sorry, you gotta put your hoverboard away. I didn't mean to crush your dreams.
It's all good. Oh no! It happened. The commentator's
happens.
curse. Yeah, now I gotta
There's the
watch out for
curse.
these beams.
Just takes a
This
really long
is
time.
this is what happens when you don't get quick kills. Like, I think maybe one of us was just standing like a pixel off or something.
Yeah.
There we go. So it says you gotta go down underneath this thing, but in Rising Wood you can just jump off.
So yeah, that was we didn't intentionally fail that, and we said it was clockwork for a reason because we
Yep.
always get it. We just wanted to show you what it was like to not get a quick kill.
Because this has never happened before. I mean, I do need it. Oh no, I missed it.
We also
I'll just
wanted
take
to
a
show
death.
you what it would be like to miss health.
This guy. There we go. I need full health, so sacrifice a death.
Yeah, we're gonna be taking a lot of deboosts here.
Yeah. So the fan is gonna go along the inside, and I'm gonna go along the outside. As we take care of this.
Just destroy the green parts is the big thing.
Yeah.
First we have to destroy the barriers. We don't need to destroy the guns, thankfully.
Right. And then I'll go up this way, and I'll go up that way, and I'll meet at the top, and there.
That was actually
was
a
okay.
really nice kill for the most part. I kind of wish that we got the other quick kill. But oh well. Can't have it all.
True. There we go. Up we go, and then down, and then the boss will start going to the right, so we'll just follow him. Oh, that's a nice sound. That's like the... Yeah, we're doing damage sound.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. We gotta show you the highs and the lows of the run.
And mesh of mash.
We can't just show you it going really, really well. We don't want to flex too hard.
Yeah.
So we
Never feud by
gotta skip a
Never
couple
feud-
quick kills.
never feud by too much.
No. No.
What?
We can't.
Nope.
I feel like world record's enough. We don't want a world record by too much.
That's true. Never world record by too much. We already got world record, Chief.
What?
Quiet or I'll bust you down a world record. Just how fast it'll make your head spin.
So this is the stealth section, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of stealthing, what we just need to do is destroy these alarms, and then the gates that are blocking the way will stop blocking the way. So I take an intentional death there just to
Yeah, because
make things a little
then we climb
easier.
past. Yep.
And then it puts us in sync so that we can get through that. That's actually probably the cleanest we've
That
ever
was-
done that.
That was smooth. Yeah.
See, again,
But can we get
we
can we
gotta
get on the
flex here and there.
Mm-hmm. Can we get on the right conveyor though?
Oh, we did.
We did. Wow.
It is a
That's-
rarity when we get on the correct conveyor belt
That has never happened before.
together.
And we didn't die there either. Nice.
Huh. Okay.
Cool. If I stand right here, that's the perfect place to kill this boss.
There.
Yeah. This section is just it's so hard to do co-op. I don't know.
Yeah, it's something else. What we basically want to be doing is taking this lower route, avoiding exactly what I just did. So we want to be trying to get on these platforms and doing these
Yep.
dashes and missing as much of the section as possible. That actually wasn't too bad.
Pretty good. There's these watch out for those boxes.
And then what we
Then-
want to do is avoid breaking any of these chambers so that we can keep running. That was actually really well done.
And you gotta hit X at the right time here, and then keep running, and I'll wait for you a bit, just so I don't get hit. Nice.
So
Sweet.
this is the escort mission, but thankfully we can kind of avoid most of it.
Yeah. That was really smooth, actually. Wow.
Yeah, if we get the quick kill on this boss, this would be a gold split at this rate. It's a
Wow.
very nice stage.
Yeah. Let's try for it. This boss takes a long time if you don't get the quick kill. A really long time. It's pretty hard to do.
It's all based on what we do in this first little chunk here. And I missed it.
Ah, I got mine though. So we just wait in the middle then for them to
Yeah, we just need them to join together again.
and to not hit us. There we go.
Okay, that wasn't too bad as a recovery.
Nice.
We killed
Seems
that
okay.
way faster than normal that last part, so that's nice.
Yeah.
But unfortunate that I missed that other part. There's a really, it's a pretty small window where you're able to just do a tiny hop to be able to get those little arms killed at
Yeah.
the same time. Otherwise, they just
And-
appear like they did.
I did mine okay about it. You have to wait like a certain amount of frames and stuff. It's technical.
But still, a 313 is quite nice.
Oh yeah, that was good.
The stage is
I think we're still on pretty good pace here.
Yeah. If it weren't for the quick kill on the auto scroller stage, we'd actually be on PB pace right now.
Oh wow.
But there's still actually a chance to PB based on how the final stages go.
Yep.
Like if we get the quick kill.
If we get
on
the rolling
for
ball.
example.
If we're on the ball, yeah.
So we're hoping that we can do a marathon luck thing with really, really challenging strat. There are a couple strats that we'll be going for that hopefully we can show off because they're really neat. And the first time that Slurpee and I got it, we were thankfully recording and you could just hear us popping off because we were like, "There's no way that we just got that."
we were more excited about the quick kill than we were about getting the work.
Yeah, 100%.
That's how good it was.
So this is another one of those stages where, like, so the previous stage, like the previous auto scroller that we were on, there were things to optimize, but this one is actually a complete and total fixed cycle other than the bosses. So
yeah, the bosses are complete optimized. That's it.
So if you're
That's not
learning
life.
this game and when you're looking at your splits, you're basically always going to be within like 3 seconds of your split time.
Ish. I think from our initial splits, we've saved like maybe like 5 to 10 seconds on the stage, maybe.
Yeah.
Just from boss optimization.
But there are things like this that look like you need to worry about it more than you actually do, but this is completely and totally fixed. Like, if you don't do anything to these enemies, which is actually a trophy or accomplishment to get through the game, pacifists, I can't remember how many enemies you're allowed to kill, but you know, it's a pretty small amount throughout the whole game, and this moment you don't have to kill anything, you just have to avoid everything. So there are moments like that where it's kind of good to know that sort of thing.
Right. And you have like the dodge and this parry to be able to do that.
I'm gonna try and get this extra life here, just as a little extra bit of a comfort.
Yeah.
Because I'm certainly not above using all of my lives.
For real, the first time we did this, I'm pretty sure I lost all my lives and had to borrow from you.
Yeah, you absolutely did.
Yeah. For reasons like that. I think sometimes you just gotta get on the wrong train. And it happens.
And even this boss that we're going to be coming up to right now, this little mini boss, even this is on a fixed cycle. You can actually just wait this boss out. It's not until we get to the final boss of the stage that you have to worry about timing.
Yeah, there's actually like 2 final bosses, pretty much,
Yeah.
of the stage. And
But this little mini boss and the mini boss music coming in, you can actually just sit here and it'll
just watch it
eventually just
happen.
run off the tracks.
wild.
Learned a lot about, like, that was one of the things that's actually kind of interesting about something like, they say, the pacifist challenge, because you wind up learning a lot about the game, but you can see where those X's are. That's where that boss would fall off.
Exactly.
And then now we're going to be coming up to the first phase of this, I guess, three-stage boss. Transform into a robot. We're going to hang out in a tight little spot here that'll involve, like, it allows us to be able to
Hopefully we're on the right
and
thing.
avoid getting shot at.
Perfect, yeah.
That's exactly what we want to hear and see.
That's right. He's gone. And he's gone.
And it's
But if not, he'll start... If we don't get that quick kill, he'll start, like, throwing trains at us and doing all kinds of things that we don't want. So
Takes
it's
quite a
best
while.
that we got that. Yeah.
This next boss, the hardest thing that we have to worry about is not falling off. We have
Don't fall off.
definitely lost time, a lot of instances, just walking off the train.
I'm gonna jump to the left train right as this starts.
So there's going to be 2 phases to this. Hopefully we can get the... There we go. Nice first
Nice.
phase. Slurpee and I are both in really nice spots here.
Yeah, we're in excellent positioning. If your physic's a little bit off, you might miss a quick kill or whatnot.
Okay.
Nice.
That's exactly what we wanted to see. So everything about that was ideal. That
Yeah.
stage basically couldn't have gone any better. Now these final two stages is where the chaos happens, and where a lot of the, like, if you're wanting to learn this game, and honestly, once you kind of get into the groove of it, it's quite an approachable speedrun.
Yeah.
But once you get into the groove of it, playing with your partner on stage 7 and 8 a lot are going to be your key things, and learning how to basically, you're going to have to adapt without saying anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
And just get used to the rhythm of things.
Now we could do that, but before maybe it was like the challenge. For
Yeah.
Sure.
Huh? Where is he?
What is he? He's expedition.
So yeah, this second last stage, in a lot of ways, I find it actually the hardest stage to kind of get through quickly. It's not the hardest stage of the game, but quickly there's a lot that can go wrong in it, so this is where it is.
Absolutely.
There'll be a little bit more of the focus, and as dodging rocks that weren't rocks, but dodging rocks is important on that stretch.
I don't even know how I got hit those. I threw a
Sometimes that
beam.
just happens.
It does. that's the weird thing about doing this remote play.
And sometimes there seem to be damage things that are inconsistent and random things. Like, say, for example, this elevator starting is actually random.
I think that was a fast start, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a fast start. Sometimes
Yeah.
it'll just sit there and don't quite know why.
But we seem to have gotten the fast, so that's good. That's bad. I just saw you like drift downwards on the elevator. It's like, oh. Also, at the top of this elevator, there's a weird thing that can happen where you can like actually like jump through the ceiling and get into the next area. But I actually have no idea how it works, and I can't do it consistently, so I'm probably not going to go for it. Because it'll lose time if I miss it. But I've done it before. Strangely.
And to
So
explain
neat.
the little lapse there with me falling in the elevator, it's because I got raided, so I wanted to send people over to Strizer.
Nice. That's fair. I was just...
Get more eyes on fundraising. for a
Yes,
great cause.
absolutely. Where am I going? I don't know. You're
Drop
up
down.
here. Nice. Let go. There. We're through. I'm stuck there. 3, 4, 5, 6. So here. Let me hold up. We just skipped an elevator. Nice.
Okay, so to
We
explain
just skipped
that,
2 helicopters there.
yeah, we skipped 2 mini bosses.
Yeah. They take about like 10 hits each to kill with the beam.
Yeah, so
That's a
they
bit slow because you have to wait for your beam to charge, so we just skipped them.
saved quite a bit of time. And the thing is that Twitch is acting weird because there were definitely a
it's-
lot more people.
It's easy to do by yourself, but with 2 people, it's very hard to coordinate it.
Yeah, so we've gotten to the point where we just kind of have it where, again, that's where just co-oping with your partner for a while, you just kind of get used to certain things where it's like, oh, somebody does one thing over another. Like, for example, in that instance, it's like Slurpee's always just been the one counting the climbs, and there's no reason to disrupt that. Or even some of the climbs, Slurpee is much better at wall climbing than I am. So a lot of the times you'll see me like take a deliberate
It's
death so I can spawn in an ideal location.
Because like on those helicopter skips, if you're like, even like a pixel higher than we were, then the helicopter will spawn and lose a whole bunch of times. So that is not a good plan, but we got up there, you know.
Did you show up just to be killed?
Sometimes we take those.
Yeah, particularly in a marathon.
Yeah.
It's showtime.
I'll kill you this time. It's not over.
Yeah, this is another one of those.
Did we just lose connection? Uh-oh. Was that on mine or yours?
My connection just dropped completely.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so sometimes this happens with hardcore. So okay, and it's not letting me back on.
Yeah.
I guess that's the run.
Wow, thanks, Internet. Internet has destroyed us.
That's the PS3 for you, because obviously
That's the power of the PS3.
yeah,
$599.
yeah, because obviously we're still online because the stream's live, and we're talking, and we're here on Game Over Cancer,
Yeah.
and the run's dead, and you can see that I can't activate online mode to at least stage warp to the final stage. So this has actually never happened before.
This has never happened before.
We've run in a number of marathons and never had this timeout. So, yeah,
It's
that was hardcore
unfortunate.
Uprising.
Or most of it anyway.
What a shame too, because it was actually really good pace as well.
Yeah, we were probably on PB pace maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were on world record pace.
Yeah, we were actually on world record pace there. All right.
Yeah, sorry, Strasser. We did the best we could.
We tried,
Thanks for GGs.
but the
that is
PS3 wouldn't let us.
Yep.
And the
PS
system just
triple.
updated too. It should theoretically be at its best.
Yeah. Otherwise, I didn't
Alright.
like the system. That's why.
That is that is unfortunate way to end the first day.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you could probably finish the run single player if you wanted. My capture card isn't working right now, so I gotta figure it out. But
I mean, I'll leave that up to the organizers. If you just want to see the final stage in single player, I can warp there. Otherwise, we can end it. I'm fine with either or.
yeah, sure, we can do that.
Okay. So at least people can see the end of the run. It's just obviously gonna look a little different.
or I could share my screen in Discord. And... Oh wait, no, I can't.
No.
Capture card, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay. So now
It's all you then.
Now we're gonna go to the final stage, and now we're gonna see what that's all about.
I will commentate.
Yeah, so cool. That's absolutely never happened before, and this is
Yeah.
probably like, aside from the fact that obviously when we're on like a world record ground, we play the game a lot. We've ran in a few marathons and never had it come up. So, you know, there's always a first for everything, and a marathon is definitely the place to have the game completely
Hiccups.
crash for no reason.
So, anyway, for the last stage, all we would have done is like run up a staircase, hitting a boss, and then running across the pavilion, hitting a boss. And then run up more stairs. So it wouldn't have been fun anyway.
Yeah,
This is more fun.
It's an interesting little section, and there's kind of like a cool chuggy guitar part for the one boss.
Yeah.
Which is really cool, but you know, this is the more interesting stage, so we'll sort of go with it. It's going to be interesting running through this because it's been a long time since I've played it solo. Things are gonna
You got
change.
this, I believe. Mm-hmm.
And especially because there's certain things, when you play in co-op, there's lag, and you actually use that lag as an advantage in certain instances, and this is definitely one of those stages, so
Yeah.
yeah, we're going to be figuring things out. However, there are going to be certain things that are going to be infinitely easier now
Like the crusher skips.
Yeah, exactly. So you're going to be seeing coming up where I'm going to be going underneath the ship, and there's a lot about that. That coordinating in co-op is terrifying, but we don't have to coordinate it anymore.
Yep, terrifying crushers, lightning round. You don't want any of those.
Ah, jeez.
You want ice
Too
cream
far
round,
to
so
the left. Yeah. You mean I
yeah.
shaved my bikini zone for nothing? Oh no. That's okay. Didn't get the crusher skips, but that's okay.
Yeah, you have to be in a position where the screen moves you forward just enough that you can get up to the. Oh no, lightning round. Not yet, but soon.
Okay, get off of it, please.
No, you want to be stuck right on there. It's not
So,
exactly
like,
lightning, it's just giant beams these things fire, but
that
I call
part,
it the lightning round.
that part right there, going underneath the ship, is like really brutal in co-op, and a large part of the reason is because of the way that it like advances the screen and death warps you and everything. So sometimes it can just work incredibly well and just keep advancing things, and then other times it just stalls stuff and is just relentless. So
Yeah.
that was actually all right.
Remember that? And this is the giant ball that we were talking about? Boss.
Yeah. And this is where I'm hoping that I can remember the single player version of the quick kill. Let's see. But in co-op, we got it once in a run. It's really tough to get.
With co-op, we'd each be hitting a side of these and then converging in the middle to take out the rolling ball. However,
We are no longer in co-op because the PS3's whatever it did.
if you, the PS Triple makes good games, that's why. So yeah, once Phantom destroys all of these tubes, then the ball will get rolling. And I think there's like a small, like, maybe like, probably like a 10 frame window to hit a quick kill on it. And if you don't get it, well, it's fine, but...
Yeah. The big thing is just making sure that it is that we're up here instead of down below, because as you can see how quickly this goes, it's actually so quick that even if you're back to back in co-op constantly shooting, it can still get through your attacks. So, and that's with like max turbo anything. So it's pretty brutal. So at least even being up there is a huge bonus.
It is. And you didn't fall on that platform, thankfully.
Yeah, which is actually a rarity for me. Usually we're stalled on that section because I've decided that the pit is a much more fun place to go.
The pit's a fun place, yeah. The fun pit. The fun is had by all. Now we're into like the last boss in his 3 phases. The first of which is pretty easy. You just stand near him.
And then the second boss, this is where it is that when we were talking about that like double clicky thing, if we were playing in co-op, we would especially be looking for a particular sound between our weapons to be able to make sure that we're getting the ideal damage.
Yeah.
But it's something that I don't think is present in single player.
There is a more ideal places to stand, less ideal places to stand, but it's a little easier to deal with in single player, I think. This is not even his final form.
Now we're on his final form.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, the big boss lied to us. So it'll be
right.
interesting to see if I can do the
Get
quick
this
kill.
quick kill. Maybe.
Been a long
He's
time
gonna stand
since
on the
I've
right
done it
platform.
single player. Slurpee and I kind of got it down to a science, and we've been consistently getting it.
Yeah. In fact, I'm doing it right now, but you can't see it.
On our co-op turn single player run.
Yeah. At least only one of us has to grab the helicopter after.
Yeah. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I want to be standing on. No, get on. Oh, whatever. I was supposed to be.
It's like
standing on
the
other
third
thing.
platform. Yeah.
Yeah. And I wasn't letting go. That's okay. We're gonna kill it right here.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, you definitely have to lend some energy spirit bomb style, without a doubt. Without it, I won't
Exactly.
finish the boss. Without
No,
it,
the
the
boss is already
helicopter
dead.
doesn't spawn, so start summoning that energy.
Summoning that helicopter energy, yes. And it should be time at the helicopter grab, which Phantom probably is doing now or missed. I don't
Oh,
know.
no, we got it.
Yeah, we got it. I knew it. Nice. Just imagine me not getting the helicopter and us losing 5 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, it was when we were first going for PB attempts, we definitely I lost world record because we missed a helicopter, but no big deal.
Yeah.
Because like basically
GG's.
the run after we just demolished it, so it didn't matter.
Yep.
Thanks for the GG's, Strizer, Moon, Septic, TJ. You know, on our slightly different run, that totally was exactly how we planned it going. This was the big
Absolutely.
reveal that it was just going to be my run all along. The SlurpeeNinja disbanded. This is just Phanto's run.
That's true.
Whoops.
This is the end of the SlurpeeNinja, as we know it.
We're that PS3's in some big trouble.
PS3 has troubles, that's for sure.
But yeah, enjoy the really cool credits. Thank you so much,
Yeah, thank you, Strasser, for having us.
and the whole Game Over Cancer crew for having us again. And good luck on the marathon. I know you're gonna absolutely demolish your goals as always. And
yeah,
thanks.
Enjoy the rest of the marathon, everybody. Take care.
All right. Thank you very much for running this for us.
Hey, no
I
problem.
did not expect this M. Night Shyamalan ending with the twist.
None of us did, to be honest.
But it's, you know what? We made it work. And I
Yeah.
think that's what matters. We are currently about halfway towards our first milestone in donations. So that's great for our first day. We will
Nice.
definitely be back here tomorrow and for the rest of the week. Tomorrow we open the day at 5 p.m. Eastern. And with the first run is going to be Mega Man X, 97%. So please come back, and I will see you then.